I'm going to tell you exactly what it's like to shift from the old identity state of being that you've been practicing for so long into the new state of being, which you have the experiences you desire to have. You're living your most abundant life. You have your manifestations, okay? So it's actually quite simple. I'm going to use an analogy to illustrate this. It's like changing the pin on your phone to get into it. So I don't use face scanner or fingerprint. I still use the traditional pin number code to get into my phone. And I just changed it about 20 minutes ago or so. And every time I have to enter my phone, I'm putting in my PIN number, but I'm still using the old PIN by default. I literally, as I was coming in to record this video, I had an error 4 or 5 times, but that's because I kept using my old PIN, which I literally just changed, right? And so here's the funny thing about this. It's like we've been practicing using the old code over and over and over again, just like the old identity. We've been practicing it for so long. So by default, without even thinking about it, as soon as we're faced with that, we put it in. And then there's an error, there's an error, there's an error. It's just like the 3D keeps smacking us in the face with like, you still don't have it, you still don't have it, right? And so when we've decided to shift into a new identity, we decided in that moment, I am now this new version of me that has my desire, that's living my abundant life, whatever it might be. It's like I've switch the pin over, but sometimes when I am putting in the old code and I'm not getting access to my phone, I take a moment because of all the errors that are coming up. It's just like the 3D is smacking us back in the face of the old stuff that we do not prefer to experience. And I take a moment to be aware because I'm now aware. I'm like, oh, right, I changed my pin. So I'm going to use my new pin to get access to my phone. And that's essentially the same thing with shifting from the old state to the new state. You have been practicing the old state for so long. So yeah, sometimes by default, you react instantly to circumstances and situations that might smack you in the face. But that's your moment to become aware. I'm like, wait, I'm getting still more of what I don't want. But I am no longer this version of me that's practicing the old identity. I am now the new version of me. And then you just input that. You remember that, and then you input that code. You become the version of you, and then you live as that new identity. And over time, with practice, it becomes a habit. And when that habit becomes a default setting, it's just like your new identity, you're going to start reacting and responding naturally from that new identity state of being. Just like right now, yeah, when I open my phone, by default, my fingers go straight to my old code. But maybe a couple days from now, because I've been practicing becoming aware in the moment that like, hey, I'm not able to get into my phone. Wait, why is that? Oh yeah, it's because I've already shifted from my old state, my old code. I'm now using but the new code now. I'm now going to be in the new identity. That's essentially what it's like, when you're shifting from the old state to the new state. It takes a little bit of practice. It takes a little bit of time, but the more consistent you are with it, you're going to eventually get it. And the end goal is that it's going to end up, your new identity is going to end up as your default setting, right? So you never have to worry that it's not going to happen. You just have to this is what it means by persist, right? Persist in using my new identity, using my new code, not using my new identity, but being the new identity. But in the case of the analogy, it would be using my new code. So hope that helps, because I literally had this realization as I was putting in my code to get into my phone. And I'm like, this is just like shifting identities from the old identity, which we've let go of. I'm no longer using the old code, and now I'm using the new code, right? But it's okay. Sometimes I'm going to still be practicing the old code a few times, and it's not going to work because I'm still going to get the error message. Oh yeah, I'm no longer the old code. I have to use the new code. I'm no longer the old identity. I'm now the new identity.